What is going on, you guys? Just wanted to talk not about football, but actually about the Oakland A's. You probably have heard the news. Lew Wolff has sold his stake in the A's and has sold it to probably the majority owners and all that. So that ends one little era. That being said, this is just one guy and one small step. Just to keep you all in check on the whole thing. I think, one, we don't know what's going to happen with the A's. We just know who's in charge, and that's John Fisher. There's been a lot of complex political stuff going on in Oakland and stuff we don't want to know all the way. But Lew Wolff has sold his stake in the team. He's in his 80s. He's probably feeling old. And maybe he just said, all right, forget it. I'm going to cash in and take my checks, and I'm set for life. He's whatever, a billionaire and all that. So Lew Wolff sold his stake. Really, that ends, I think, 11 years of owning the team or doing stuff with the team, trying to do stuff. I mean, his legacy will go down as trying to move the team to Fremont. That's what we will be remembered first. When he was part of the team, he's been the face of the A's for the last 11 years. That's not named Billy Beane. We all know Beane as a minority owner and all that, but yeah, Lew Wolff is remembered for trying to move them to Fremont, and then he scrapped the plans in, I think, 2008. He said, all right, yep, the Fremont plan isn't going to work. They're trying to get a stadium and trying to move to San Jose, and they tried to move here and there. And so there was all that, just trying to get out of Oakland, and the A's were landlocked. I think Lew Wolff said, all right, enough of it. All right, I'm going to sell and move on. So where do we go from here? Well, John Fisher is still the owner of the team. Anyone who's an A's fan actually knows that, and it's not Lew Wolff. Just Lew Wolff has been the face. He's been the guy that John Fisher hides in pretty much behind. You just kind of have Lew Wolff as the shield, and he's taking all the blame for everything. But John Fisher has been quiet about the whole thing. This will really be the first time we see him and maybe the new guy, I think Dave Cable. One of those guys are going to be talking to the media more. It's going to be a little bit interesting what changes happen, but that being said, I'm just going to kind of be quiet on the whole thing mostly, is that we don't know what's going to happen. I'm not saying it's great, I'm not saying it's bad. We just know it's a change. There will be one change within the A's, and now we don't know what John Fisher's intentions are. Is it to try to move them, try to get a new stadium, or are they going to build in Oakland at the Howard Terminal? We don't know. We can only hope. That's what I want, and obviously if they make their moves and their intentions, maybe that Coliseum complex will be good for the Raiders, who knows. But, yeah, owners, you look at what owners can do to a team, and Lew Wolff really just didn't care much about the on-field product. I think we knew that coming in, but when you own a team, it's all about money. Sorry, that's just the hard truth. You own a team because you want to count your dollars and continue to have a cash cow. Like, you look at what some guy named Jed York is doing. He's making money no matter what his team's record is. That guy's making plenty of money for his family and everybody else. So he's winning regardless of what the team's record is. Yeah, Lew Wolff didn't really accomplish much. He was just, the A's were in a stalemate with San Jose and then Fremont. That's his legacy, is trying to go out there and trying to move this team when he couldn't. And it kept them in a state of limbo. So the on-field product was stalled. Yeah, we don't know how much this ownership really cares. We've made jokes and anger toward the ownership and this and that. Are those people in the bleachers just going to change it so it says sell the team Fisher instead of sell the team Lew? I don't know. And that's the feeling I have right now. Is just, okay, people maybe get the point at Fisher finally when he really is the true owner of the team. What we do know about Fisher and Cable is these guys have been in charge of starting the San Jose Earthquakes up and reviving them. They played a few games in the Coliseum, if you remember, at the start, and then they moved to Santa Clara, and then they got their stadium, Avaya Stadium, up really quickly. That was a very smooth transition and easy effort, and they were able to get the Earthquake Stadium up really quick, and they're going to be solidified in MLS without any issues. So with the A's, if they were able to do that, if Cavall and say Fisher are able to do that with the A's and move them to Howard Terminal, sure. But like anything, I'm waiting for results. The on-field product right now is in a state of transition. They're kind of paying the price for selling their souls in 2014. Sorry, that's just how it is. They went for it and lost. So they're paying the price and kind of trying to rebuild. You hope that they're trying to rebuild at this point. But in the long term, we hope for a stadium in Oakland. That's something I want. That's something I'm hoping for the Raiders too. I'm stick for Oakland. What we do know is, of course, Mark Davis has his chips on Vegas, pun intended. We'll see how that ends up. But, if there's only one team that I'd rather keep in Oakland, I'd rather have the A's. The Raiders, I'll be sad if they move, but it won't be the end of the world. Like, the A's, to me, have more of the Oakland identity with all the stuff and all the success that's happened. So, yeah. What do you think about this whole thing? I mean, I'm not partying like some people, but I know a lot of you who've had to sell the team Lew signs and get rid of Lew, all this and that. It's, we know what people are talking about. So they don't know the legal process. It's going to be a long way through, but we just know that Lew Wolff is gone, and some people are really, really happy over it. See you guys later. Let's go Oakland. Whether it's the A's or Raiders, let's go Oakland. I'll see you guys later.